First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the right here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run the option. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. They'll try to run it with the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Houston now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. First coverage now from the secondary. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is brought down. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot. You can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the 4th down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The quarterback's got it on the option. Inside the 30 now. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. Just trucks the man. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Might have to try the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Ball handed off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. An effective play, good for a 1st down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he dropped it. Might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's complete downfield.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And now the handoff. Fighting him off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's O'Neal. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
That completion makes it second and medium. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wide out. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Grab behind the line. It's flying. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try the option play here. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's O'Neal. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minner's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. See if they can do it again. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41.
42, slider. 4-2, slide 22. Slide 22.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's fourth down and inches. And the back now goes in motion. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last drive stalled, forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the handout, they'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores.
Let's go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Ready, set.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Set.
And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Ready up.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Got it.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Ringo. Ringo.
Down he goes. A sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Rifles this football to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Has caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Houston. To stretch the lead, the route is on. But the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on the conference championship now.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Off the play fake on first down. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments.
Terrier. Timber.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
Cut. Green 25. Squirrel.
And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking for a gap. It's Price. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now the defense able to bring him down. Houston has moved into the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second and goal for the offense. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's O'Neal. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Sun Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, ASU.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Lasso! Lasso! Clear!
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go. Ready to go.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cobra.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Ready up.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
On, set. Ready, ready.
Now they're running on the toss. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Check, check. Spire. Go.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Here we go.
He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Houston. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Black 24.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Ready, set.
Second down after that previous play.
Easy.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks like the ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're going to run the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.